Welcome back to the DonStamp Podcast, man. I'm your host, Don Dada, the Don Corleone, the Don Juan, Don, whatever you want to call me. And welcome back to the DonStamp Podcast. As you know, last week I took a break. Your boy turned 25. Happy birthday to me. I enjoyed my 25th birthday. It felt like another 21st to me. Life is so precious. Life is so long, but at the same time, life is so short. I took me a little trip to Florida. I love Florida. I love everything about Florida. I went to every city except Tallahassee and Jacksonville, probably. I went to Tampa Bay, Daytona Beach, Kissimmee, Orlando, and Miami. I love every place of it. But one thing the trip taught me, though, was we focus so much on living a life that we don't live our life, if you get what I'm saying. What I mean by that, Dre, I was on my trip and I'm like, man, I ain't recording no podcast this week. I ain't posting no podcast. Like, man, I'm slacking. I ain't consistent. Like, who am I? This supposed to be the DonStamp Podcast. We supposed to have episodes every Friday. Please bear with me. Forgive me. I ain't give y'all no warning, no explanation or nothing. So please bear with me. I was on vacation. Everybody needs a chance to step away from reality for a second. You know what I'm saying? But we back now. But just give me a little bit of grace. But I'm gonna tell you a little bit about the trip now. I'm gonna give you like a day by day. You know what I'm saying? So I was down there with my two homeboys, my two brothers. We pulled up. Our Airbnb was in Orlando. You know what I'm saying? Our trip originally is in Orlando, so soon we touched down. We went to a Tampa Bay Rays game. I ain't never been to a baseball game, so they started making me look at baseball a little differently. I'm like, okay, baseball kind of lit. Like, I pulled up to the game, like in the Tampa Bay Rays. Good, they were playing the Texas Rangers. And like the traffic was crazy, but we still got there and stuff, watched the game. And everything, the vibes was good. The game was in St. Petersburg, even though they call it Tampa Bay Rays, but St. Petersburg and Tampa Bay is kind of like brother, sister. They right beside each other. And when I was out there, I just see the culture way different. Everybody got goals on their mouth, gold on their neck. And everybody trying to get lit out there, you know what I'm saying? I went to Tampa Bay, beautiful views, went to a little rooftop bar, everything was smooth, you know what I'm saying? That's somewhere you should take your little spouse, you know what I'm saying? Good little vacay spot, good little out the way spot. So then the next day, we went to Daytona Beach. And Daytona Beach live. Daytona Beach live. Like I thought Florida was just Miami, Orlando. You know what I'm saying? Nah, Florida is lit. You know what I'm saying? I'm from North Carolina, but like Florida got my respect. Like I could live there. Anybody that's in Florida, I see why they love living there. You know what I'm saying? That's my first time in Florida, by the way. So then after the Daytona Beach day, we went to Miami. Miami got a special place in my heart. Miami got a special place in my heart. Miami is like, how can I say it? Go listen to Good Life by Kanye West. And that's all I'm going to say. It feels like Miami. It feels like Miami. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say to explain Miami. It feels like Miami. Then the last day was the saddest day. We had to go home. But we still lit it up. We went out downtown Orlando with my bro, you know what I'm saying? Got in the club for free. They gave us some free drinks. The vibes was good. You know what I'm saying? Like, then I was at the club at 4 a.m. in the morning. Then I was at the airport at 5:30 in the morning. You know what I'm saying? What y'all be saying? Balance. I know how to have fun, but I know I'm not about to miss my flight, because who about to take me home? You know what I'm saying? But had a great trip. 12 out of 10 trip. I loved it. I really needed to get away from, reality for a second. But now I'm back on my grind, and we back to the business, and I'm back to motivating y'all. I'm back to giving y'all what y'all want. And first topic of the day we really going to talk about is taking things for granted and not realizing like not realizing the blessings that we really have. And what I mean by that is I was able to walk up in this studio today. I'm able to do this with my hand. I'm able to go this and that. I'm able to be in my right state of mind. I'm able to like wake up and be able to drive a car. I'm able to wake up to go to work. I'm able to even get on an airplane. I thank the Lord that I'm not handicapped. I don't got no mental illnesses. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know I ain't the richest. I ain't the flyest. I'm probably ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like, I probably ain't the flashiest to everybody, but I love my life. Like, we focus too much on the negatives that we don't look at the positives of life. Like, in a snap of the finger, I could walk outside right now and my whole life could change. Like, anything could happen to me. Somebody could run up on me, a car could hit me. Anybody could just come out the blue and grab me, you know what I'm saying? Or like anything could happen. Like somebody could call one of my folks can get diagnosed with something. Something could happen to my folks. Like I thank the Lord I went on my trip, had my fun, and I came at home and everybody was still okay. Everybody's still breathing. Everybody's still here. You know what I'm saying? I'm going all these places in the world and I'm seeing things people ain't never seen, people ain't never done, people can't even think of because of the situations that they in. And I pray that everybody gets out of their situations because there was a point in time I never thought I was gonna get on the airplane. I never thought I was gonna get on the train. I never thought I was gonna see Miami. You know what I'm saying? Like I never thought I was gonna be seeing stuff like that, seeing people working out on the beach, just loving life, people walking up to me saying, "Hey, I like your outfit," just being genuine and nice. You know what I'm saying? I'm starting to see like what life really about. Cause like at the end of the day, in my opinion, life is really about just spending time with your folks and having great time with your folks. Cause we're not gonna always be here forever, and we don't know when our time is always up. And like a wise man once told me, good times got a curfew and bad times don't last forever. You know what I'm saying? But like on some real, like I'm realizing like, man, life is really great. Like I look at things too negative and I start thinking like, man, you ain't made it. Why didn't I make it? Why I gotta go through this? And when I'm realizing this, God is putting me through all these things for a reason. And God is putting everybody through a reason because everybody has a sole purpose in life. And we may not agree with everything that God does, but at the same time, everything happens for a reason. And even if you're going through some hard times, just take it on the chin and keep your chest up and keep going. You know what I'm saying? Cause there was a point in time I was in a little, how can I say it? I slipped into an abyss and I couldn't like get out of it for a second. I thought like, man, I don't even want to go on no trip. I don't even want to go do stuff. I just want to be in the house, play my game and just sit in the corner all day and just rock my life away. But then I also realized, why should I do that? And I'm in Miami. I'm in Orlando. I'm in Daytona Beach. I'm in Tampa Bay. Why not have fun while I'm this young? I just turned 25 a quarter century. 25 more years later, I'm going to be 50. Lord forbid. But I just say that to tell y'all, like, man, life is way better than what you think. Like, I used to look at TikTok, Instagram, and see these places and be like, man, I ain't never going out there. They keep saying all this bad stuff the whole time. I go out there, it ain't nothing like what TikTok and Instagram and Facebook, YouTube, all them be saying. Like, you got to go see it for yourself. Because I was on the trip almost contemplating about not coming back. I was about to say, man, forget it. I'll figure it out while I'm out here. I'll figure it out. Like, and then, like, it's the fact that I'm on the trip. I'm worrying about all the stuff that I'm worrying about at home. And I'm on the trip, like, man, forget it. I'll figure it out. And that, like, woke me up, like, hey, man, no matter what situation you in, like, bro, you gonna figure it out. Like, I'm in the club seeing people that got way more than me, but, you know, they still showing love. And I'm getting motivated by them because I'm like, you know what? I want to be like you one day. I can just come up and ball like this whenever I want to. I can just come out and just, you know, just throw money in the air when I want to. Just, you know, just come out and have a good time. Good game, like just give game to the youth. Good game to the peoples. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, I ain't going to dwell too much on the Florida trip. You know what I'm saying? Because it still is the podcast. But, you know, I had to give y'all a little insight where I've been at and just let y'all know, man, life, go live it. Go live it before it's too late. Before something happens, before something gets taken for granted. You know what I'm saying? You're not the same person you was yesterday because something happened the next day. And just count your blessings because you never know. You being able to talk, you being able to walk, you being able to call somebody, you having a car. All that is a blessing. You may not have the best car. You may not have the best shoes on your feet. I may not be the flyest person in the world, but hey, I love myself. And if anything, love yours. Like J. Cole said in the song, love what you got. Because comparison, like I say in every episode, comparison is the thief of joy. It ain't really what you think it is until you go see it for yourself, bro. And we're going to keep going, coming out the bye week that I had, you know what I'm saying? Like me being a former athlete, all the former athletes can relate. Everybody needs a bye week in life. You know what I'm saying? Athletes, they train all the time. They hustle all the time because they want to be the MVP. I podcast all the time. I record. I focus on my craft. I try to promote. I try to market. But I didn't realize until I took my break away that everybody needs a bye week from life. Where you at your job, you need a vacation. You playing sports, you need a bye week. You recording content and stuff, you need to take away to get your stuff right. And me taking that little step away from the little vacation I had, it taught me that, okay, you gotta look at things from a different perspective now. Like, I be so busy on being perfect in every aspect of life that I'm understanding that you don't gotta be perfect in everything you do. You know what I'm saying? Give all the effort that you got, but everything not gonna always be perfect. And it's not about being perfect, it's about being consistent. Cause nobody's perfect. You may be perfect in your eyes or perfect in somebody else's eyes, but nobody's perfect, and we all gonna have bumps along the way. We gotta switch lanes. You know what I'm saying? We gotta keep going, doing what we do. But I had to learn, like, taking that trip away in Florida, like, I was so focused on my craft. I was so focused on being the best. I was so focused on being from here to getting there that I had to realize, like, man, you already right here, man. Don't put this much stress on yourself, because you put this much stress on yourself, you're gonna end up going this way. When we want to keep going, when we driving on the lane, we want to keep going this way. We don't want to swerve and go this way. And I feel like I need to take a step back so I can go forward, because you take a step back and just relax and elevate and look at everything, inspect yourself. You understand that I'm not doing enough. Well, let me not say that. It's not that you're not doing enough. It's that you need to relax, get in your zone, and know that you're going at your own pace and keep going at your flow, because you can't go at somebody else's flow, or you can't knock somebody else's flow, because you got to keep going your flow. You got to find your niche, and you got to find what you like, and you got to find what keeps you going. What kept me going was when when I first started this podcast. Man, I'm gonna be worried, man. What they gonna say about me having low eyes, man? What they gonna be saying about me, this and that? What they gonna say about me on the camera? What they gonna say how I be talking? What jokes they gonna be saying about me? Whole time I realized, like, man, don't none of that matter. Like, don't none of that matter. Like, all that's in the mind, bro. And if you start listening to your mind or stop being so much in your mind, you'll realize, like, if you just stop being scared to do stuff. And that one of my main problems. I was so scared to start a podcast. I was so scared to go here. I was so scared to do things. And when you stop living in fear to do a lot of things, and I'm gonna be real, I'm not afraid to admit, I used to be scared to do a lot of things throughout my whole life. Ain't nothing wrong with being scared or nothing like that. But there comes a time when you gotta man up. Whatever the females say, girl up or whatever. But there comes a time you just gotta be like, man, if it fails, and hey, so what? If it fails, and so what? And me taking that vacation, I realized, like, man, I'm gonna give it my all. I'm gonna stay consistent. I'm gonna, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna get too much in my head. If they like it, they don't. If they love it, they love it. But at the same time, I know me, and I know, like, just stop being in your head so much. And I'm so glad I took that trip, because it just got got my mind like that. I don't know if it's my frontal lobe developed like that, 'cause I just turned 25 or what, but, like, it just got my mind to understand, like, all the people I see big balling wherever I go, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what they do for a living, but I'm knowing, like, I'm looking at them like, yeah, I want to be the one holding my rollie up like this in the club. I want to be the one driving the fancy car, you know what I'm saying? I want the money, the cars, and the clothes. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I just want to be successful. But nah, like, I'm just saying that, like, anybody out there that just so all up in their head on taking a chance on doing something new, hey, we living in a world where, hey, even if you fail, so what? So what? And that's the motto I just tell everybody, man, so what? Stop being so much in your head and just try stuff, bro. As y'all know, the NFL season has officially started last night. The Carolina Panthers played the Arizona Cardinals. The preseason started, by the way, not the regular season. Panthers got the dub. You know what I'm saying? They won by 3. Haynes King, I think that's his name. I don't know if I said it wrong. I apologize if I did, but you know, he pretty impressive. Georgia Tech. Carson Beck, he showed me something though. I used to be a Carson Beck hater. I'm gonna be honest. Like I used to be like, man, Carson Beck ain't no NFL quarterback. And he went out there. I was like, hold on now. I'm like, hold on now. Hold on now. He about to take Jacoby Brissett job. And I'm a Wolfpack fan, but that boy looking smooth. Like, you just don't get to know Natty. You don't get paid 5 M's in college if you ain't like that. So, hey, Carson Beck, hey, my hat's off to you. You balled out. But we all know the real team finna play soon. The EAGLES Eagles. Exciting season. Jalen Carter just got that extension. 100 mil. Shout out my boy, you know what I'm saying? I hope my boy Lemon, Smitty, all them get their hamstrings and stuff together, you know what I'm saying? Jay Hurts. I don't understand what the news is talking about. He's the most under pressure this year. Let's talk about that. Jalen Hurts is a top 10 quarterback. You can say what you want about him or whatever, but he's a top 10 quarterback. I don't understand how he's always got all this pressure on him that he's about to get benched, he's about to get replaced. Replaced by who? Tell me who's going to replace a Super Bowl MVP. Y'all can say what y'all want about the man. Men lie, women lie, numbers don't lie. The boy ball. Stephen A. Smith can say what he want about him. Ryan Clark, all of them, they can say what they want about Jalen Hurts, but he a dog. Every Eagles fan know it. I don't understand why us as Eagles fans, we see it in him, but nobody else sees it in him. And what stood out to me the most about Jalen Hurts when I knew, okay, he's really a problem. 2 years ago, the year we won the Super Bowl, when he got hurt in the Commanders game, we was up like 14-0 on them boys. He got hurt, the whole game changed. Like, they can say what they want. He may not be the best passer or, he not Aaron Rodgers. He's not Tom Brady, but y'all can't say Jalen Hurts don't got an impact. Like, if he back there in the pocket like this and he don't see nothing, he tuck it and run. Or, matter of fact, he might finagle you. He might tuck it and run and walk up to the line and doom. Deep ball. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you go search at the boy highlights, man, the brothers is a baller, man. The boy can play. I don't understand the hate around the Eagles. I almost feel it's like we almost the new Cowboys. Look, the Cowboys are the Cowboys, but at the same time, it's the hate that we're getting. Like, a lot of people don't like Eagles fans now, and like, I can't speak for every Eagles fan because some of them do what they do, but at the same time, we're very passionate about what we do. We're very passionate about our team, and at the same time, we may get a little rowdy about our team, but at the same time, y'all know we be telling the truth and we be real. Like, we're very outspoken about our team, and if our team is not performing, we're going to be the first one to call it out. You can ask any of my folks. If Jalen Hurts playing bad, I call it out immediately. Like, man, he playing like trash. What is my team doing? But at the same time, as soon as somebody talk about my team, I'm on their head. Like, you ain't finna talk about my Eagles. I've been an Eagles fan since Donovan McNabb. I'm not one of them fake Eagles fans that just jumped on the bandwagon. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been through it with my pain. Dre a Falcons fan, and like, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure he not no bandwagon, because no offense to your Falcons, but it ain't like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't finna just wake up and be like, oh yeah, I'm a Falcons fan now. But there's a lot of people that's Eagles fans, and I call all y'all fake Eagles fans out. Stop switching up when we not doing what we supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? It comes with the game. I assume we're going to win a Super Bowl this year. Even if we don't win a Super Bowl, you still going to see me in here, fly, Eagles, fly. You know what I'm saying? Just like with NC State. I ain't seen State win nothing since I've been alive. Closest thing I seen State win was getting to a Final Four. And I still watch them highlights to this day. But moral of the story is I'm a little fan. You can say what you want about my team. I'm gonna stick with my team. And I feel like this NFL season coming up finna be one of the best seasons we had in a minute. Cause everybody's just, You know what I'm saying? And in my opinion, I feel like football is the best sport in the world because what other sport do you know in the world that your team loses, you ain't picking up the phone, you ain't posting, you don't want to go out, you don't want to go party, your whole day is ruined. Am I wrong, Dre? Like, what other sport does that? Like, if somebody called me and be like, yeah, you know the Eagles law, you bound to get cussed out. I'm gonna be honest, like, you bound to get cussed out. I'm not gonna say the nicest thing. Like, and it goes down to my family. Like, my mama texted me one time, like, I seen your team lost. I said, Ma, not right now. No, nothing tastes good. Like, hey, when we lost to the 49ers in the playoffs, Dre, this dude at my job had a Cowboys hat on. As soon as we lost, I was heated. I had all my Eagle stuff on. He gonna look at me and be like, I was like, man, don't even look at me right now, bro. Like, I'm ready to fight. Like, don't even look at me. You know what I'm saying? It's like football, I don't know. It's like in like, no offense to basketball, but like, for example, I don't like talking about this dude right now because, you know, he kind of an op right now, but as soon as the New York Knicks won the championship, shout out to the Knicks, they still got their ship, you know what I'm saying? But as soon as the Knicks won the championship, like a couple weeks later, a couple days later, I can't remember, AJ Brown was announced that he went to the Patriots. Everybody switched back to football, Dre. You know what I'm saying? It's like now, when the last time you really heard anything about basketball other than LeBron going to the Sixers? You ain't really heard nothing. You never really heard nothing about basketball since then. All season, like. Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody getting that, everybody starting to like look at the mini camps, everybody starting to peep how their team finna look this year. And in my opinion, football season just the best time of the year, man. Like, ain't nothing better than coming home and being with your folks. Like, even when the Eagles lose, I still be like, these some of the best times ever, bro. Cause like, it bring people together. It shows raw emotion. It shows passionate emotions about your team. And it's just a great feeling. Like, food is you got food cooking, family coming over, and then you got people calling you, wanting to talk trash about the game, you know what I'm saying? Going to the games. It's just the best time of the year, in my opinion. Like, football is just the greatest sport in the world, in my opinion. Football will always have a special heart. Football will always have a special spot in my heart just because it's like everything that's going on, we can just take a brief step back and just watch our team play. Like, ain't nothing better than just looking at my phone like, what is he doing? What is he doing out there, coach? What is going on? You know what I'm saying? What is that? like when we watch basketball, it's kind of like, dog, like, you know what I'm saying? But like with football, it's like, man, people be ready to put these up. They be ready to put these up over football any time of the day. And like, that's what I'm saying. Like, football is just, you know what I'm saying? And like, it just been many a time, like, man, football is just the greatest sport in the world, bro. It bring that dog out of everybody. Even everybody that play, it bring that dog out of them, bro. I'm going to end this podcast today with just asking everybody one question, you know what I'm saying? And it's been a question that's been on my mind a lot. If everybody was on the same playing field, everybody had the same amount of money, everybody had the same, you know, everything. You take away the followers, you take away the content, you take away the money, you take away the abilities, you take away the talents. Are you happy with yourself? Because at the end of the day, we can't take none of that to the grave with us. And like I was saying in the last couple of segments, like, we can't take none of that to the grave. And like, we work so hard that we don't live our life, because I used to work so hard that to the point when I actually went out and had fun, I'd be stressing about I got to handle this. Oh, I got to do this. But I started realizing, like, man, we don't get these times forever. And, you know, I'm not saying go blow some money, go quit your job, just say, man, forget all this. But at the same time, step back a little bit. And cause like, it'll make you miserable. It'll make you miserable, like, just trying to keep making sure everything is up top notch, everything top shelf, that you're gonna lose yourself and you're not gonna be happy with yourself. Because I fell into that little trap at one point. Like, I didn't want to take no trips because I'm not rich yet. I can't take no trips. I can't go get no new car. I can't go do this. I can't, you know what I'm saying? I'm not in the right state of mind. But then I also started realizing that's a trap that they put you in. That they want you to be so busy. They want you to be so stressed out. They want you to think about how you're going to get this, how to get rich so fast that you forget to live your life. And I just want everybody to know, like, man, life is so precious that you got to go out there and live. Like, no matter what you got going on, what you got to worry about in the future, all the bads, all the goods, that you got to step back and live life. Like, there's a reason there's a Miami. There's a reason there's a Houston. There's a reason there's a LA. There's a reason there's a New Orleans. There's a reason there's a Dubai. There's a reason there's a Cancun. There's a reason they got all these places they want people to go out there and travel. It's not all about spending money. And a lot of people get that confused. They look on social media and think, oh, I need money. I need money to go travel. I need money to go do this. You don't got to be rich to go do all this. A lot of the stuff that we see on the screen is programmed for us to see. And a lot of it is not even really real life. It's not even that expensive to really take a trip. It's going to be expensive if you know you want to live above your means. But me, when I go take a trip, I'm indulging on food. I'm just trying to go get some good views and I'm trying to have a good time. You know what I'm saying? And I think a lot of people lose track of that a lot of times, and they don't understand that we're not going to be here forever. And when we go to the grave, we're not going to be able to take it to the grave with it. We got to leave it with somebody. And just ask yourself, are you happy with yourself? Because don't lose yourself trying to chase money, trying to chase what you want to be so bad, trying to be where you want to be at, that you lose yourself and you don't have fun. And when you're older, you're going to be like, man, I wish I went to go have fun. I wish I just stepped back and just chilled out for a sec. I wish I just took a maintenance day, a self-care, a mental health day, because those days right there, those trips like that, all those can save your life, save your mental health. And if anything, they can motivate the people around you to do better, because a lot of people get stuck in the crab in the barrel mentality that they don't understand. They become miserable and they start feeding that energy off on other people. And also, you got to just start listening to what other people saying. Like, there's been a bunch of times I take trips. Oh, you must be rich. Oh, you must got it like that. Whole time I know how to manage my money where I can take a trip and I can still handle my business. I'm far from rich and I ain't never flaunted like I was rich. So don't ever get that messed up, because I'm no different than you. You know what I'm saying? I bleed just like you bleed. I breathe just like you breathe. And you know what I'm saying? I don't think I'm better than nobody. So I'm just letting y'all know, like, man, go live your life and don't talk down on nobody. Don't think you behind because you're going at your own pace. Everybody got their own time to shine, and everybody got their own book there. Everybody got their own book that's written for them. They're just in different chapters, and we all flipping through the pages. You know what I'm saying? And like, just live your life, expand your mind, elevate, pray, eat, breathe, and go get you some breakfast every morning. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day. Stop being so focused on what you got to do and just live a little bit. Still keep that laser focus, but just live a little bit, because, man, you got to live your life. We're not robots. We got to live our life. We go see somebody that got it, but you don't understand. They was hustling. They was grinding hard where they can live their life like that. And they was still taking breaks. They was still taking bye weeks. They was still taking time to chill out. Just know you gonna make it, bro. Like, everything gonna be all right. And I had to learn that myself. Like, everything not just gonna happen overnight. You gotta stay consistent. But at the same time, you gotta still remind yourself, I'm me. And I gotta live my life. You gotta be all about your business, but at the same time, you still gotta live your life and be about yourself, because it's yourself over business and everything else, in my opinion, because who knows yourself better than you know yourself? I appreciate y'all for tuning in once again. I love everybody that's been supporting. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to DonStamp Podcast. Shout out 810 Studios. Shout out Miss Tamika. Shout out Dre. Shout out everybody that love me. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you pray before you go to sleep. Make sure you go get you some food. You feel good. Next episode, who knows what's going to happen? You know what I'm saying? More guests coming soon. And hey, love everybody. I hope you have a great day. And if you're going through some things, I pray you get out of it. And if you ever need somebody to talk to, my DMs, my messenger, anything is always open. And we out.